best news in technology and beyond. This is Crocels News.
I'm here at Cardiff Metropolitan University, where a number of concerns have been raised in regards to the way disabled people feel about how they've been supported. Mara Jarman, for instance, was left unable to complete her ceramics course because the institution said she was a danger to herself and others.
I have never been in an environment where I've been told that I wouldn't be able to do something. I've always been pushed just to see if I can do it, and I've thrived off of that my whole life, and I think that's what's made me so independent. So going then to university and being told that I wasn't allowed to do things and that I was a risk to myself and to other people just sort of contradicted everything that I believed in.
Other universities, however, take a different approach. I'm here at Cardiff University, where they will support students with funding to overcome their difficulties. Linda Morgan has a son at Cardiff University.
Our own experiences and my son's experiences at Cardiff University, he is in his third year now and joined Cardiff University from an English university in his second year. And he has felt fully supported here.
I'm here at the headquarters of the National Autistic Society, Cymru. It is some of their members' views that basically equality is a two-way process and people with disabilities should be seen as equal to everyone else, not different.
A lot of training and interventions are all have the idea that autistic people should somehow adapt their behaviour or learn certain functions. Actually, it's a two-way street, isn't it? Sorry to use an analogy, but I think there ought to be just as much training for neurotypical people on self-awareness. In a sense, there's a lot of that already, isn't there, about emotional intelligence and so on. So I think if you could build on that and have some sort of autism-friendly emotional intelligence training and self-help guides, that might help.
On the 5th of May 2016 are the elections to the Welsh Assembly. I'm here outside the Senedd with independent candidate Councillor Jonathan Bishop. Councillor Bishop, let me just ask you to start off with, what do you intend to do to increase access to higher education in Wales?
The problem with higher education in Wales as it is at the moment, we have universities offering the same courses, hoarding students in their lecture theatres, and if a student with a disability becomes a problem, for instance, they'll get rid of them. What I would like is an Oxford-like system where the universities are not based around, say, the teaching, but the providing of the support. So if a disabled person is having problems at a campus with one university, they can easily switch to another university and keep doing that same course on the same campus. So by doing that, creating an artificial market, it's not a market as we normally think of it, but it will mean it means the universities will have to do the best for the students, including those that require more support, who they might normally feel are an inconvenience, because that student can tell them to get lost and go to a university who actually wants them.
The best news in technology and beyond. This is Crocels News.